Hey everybody, it's Lumpman2 back with more Metroid Fusion. In the last episode, we got to Sector 5 and found the ice missile upgrades, but upon return to the navigation room, we were met with a loud alarm and emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Thank you for repeating what the PA system just said like 50 times. The area could melt down soon. Isn't it already melted down? It seems the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Most of the systems in Pyre are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. There's little time. Hurry to the control room in Sector 3. Well, you know, you'd think that you'd think that putting a boiler... Actually, no, never mind. Kind of makes sense. Oh, no, okay, well, I want to go down here. It's automatically locked, because why would you go to other sectors? Okay, well, this is a normal Metroid, I wouldn't call it an escape sequence. Alright, just speed boost. I don't have time to explain that. I don't really have time to explain that, but, this is a timed sequence like there are in a lot of Metroid games. Now, basically, you want to get back to that big, shaft, the tall shaft that, where all those dragon heads were. And just drop down there, because last time the computer, Adam said that there were no superheated areas on the route, so now that we can survive them, we can go into like a room like this. So you got six minutes. It's not too bad. There are lava plumes coming up here. I mean, I don't know. You'd think like a main boiler. Like, what is it? What kind of heat is it using? Is it using like the heat, the waste? Because obviously this sector is supposed to be hot. So couldn't it easily overheat? I guess it depends on the operating temperatures and whatnot, but pretty much this entire area is superheated. And these purple dragon heads will shoot fireballs. Oh, okay, just... It's usually better to just freeze them and not fall in the lava, because that's not covered under the that's not covered in the various suits protective services. At some points, it's probably better to just kill the dragon heads. You can also just oh, right. You can also freeze the fire enemies. You know, the enemies whose heads are on fire, and make the fire freeze in place. Those are some pretty cool missiles. I mean, both figuratively and literally. Well, we're in the main boiler room, so let's head up through this melted wreckage and... Hey! What are you doing? Get out of here, buddy. I don't want to have to deal with... Oh, okay, so, got a red X here, so... We got a boss battle coming up. Up here? No, down here. There's a man there. Shoot him, and he turns into a Core X. Oh. Beam Core X. So, we're gonna be getting a new beam upgrade, but we have 3 minutes to do it. Oh no, 3 minutes. That's not enough. It absolutely is. This escape sequence is quite lenient if you really know what you're doing. Really, even if you don't know what you're doing. But we gotta just get up to the controls and put up the cooling unit. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, now we have the wide beam. I almost forgot to even mention that. Now we have the wide beam, which turns the beam into a purple wall of beam. Alright. Just gonna shoot these guys. Oh, okay, don't fall in the lava again. Just wanna head back through these areas. But you're not pressed for time anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Can I? Okay, no, I wanna... No, frickin'... Okay, please, there we go, that's what I want to do. So now, the wide beam... You can only really hit the, Now, with a charge beam, it does split in half, like... You can see there are 3 separate parts to it. It does... I believe it does split in half. Just like the charge beam does. But, of course, it's... much wider, as the name implies. Oh, okay, I want to get out of here. I do not want to spend any more time in the lava. Oh, okay. Really? I don't like this. What? What happened? Shit. Oh, no. I better get out of here. Oh, God, okay. Shoot it. Do not want to fall off of there because, especially if you get stuck in the deeper parts of the lava, it could be quite bad. So now that we're not pressed for time anymore, I'd like to just cut around and get some extraneous upgrades that are now available due to our resistance to extreme temperatures. Alright, come on. I don't think... Get up there yet. Maybe... No, okay. Not gonna really get up there. Oh, I also can't go through that, so that's not an option right now. Let's see now. Is there anywhere else? I think the only place I want to go is that corridor on the left there. Because if you remember from our first visit, that was a superheated area, so we couldn't go in there. Another thing worth mentioning, all of the green dragon heads that you previously saw are now purple ones that can shoot energy balls at you, and they're also more, well, they're just more frightening and more dangerous in general. This is not the place to go. Oh. I'm just gonna freeze him. Aiming diagonally certainly helps. Alright. Let's quickly get out there. And get back to the navigation room. Since there's not much else to do here. Well, not before getting that upgrade in that corridor. There's a super missile here. Even though that door got destroyed before, so really no other way to get through there. Now just go down. And we're back in the hub room. I believe this is the corridor that we're going to want to go in. Yes. Now this is just a pretty long ladder with lava plumes shooting up. But you're also going to watch out for... You're going to want to watch out for any enemies happen to be, you know, sticking to the ceiling. You know, the side hoppers are weird. Those, like, two-legged those things. Those are called side hoppers, and kind of weird because they can stick onto the wall, jump from the wall, and fall back to the, or like, you know, and or they can jump from the ceiling and fall back to the ceiling. It's kind of strange, but there are some. There's a speed booster blocks, so no wait. Shoot. I want to run all the way over here, duck, and go straight up. Now this is a rather complex room with lots of, it's mostly just a maze that's full of destructible blocks. Okay, let's see. Nope. I'm not sure if there's actually a way to do this, because I think this is just inaccessible right now. Unless this is a bomb. No. I don't think there's any way to do this right now, because you need a upgrade that'll let you get through the... Yeah, you can't get past there without, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we can't get that energy tank quite yet, so I'm just gonna head back through here. Actually, you know what? It would probably be faster just to there we go. Probably be faster just to spine shark. Shine spark through this whole room. Very efficient. Took much shorter time than if I had to climb all the way back across. Just yeah. Finally, a recharge room. I sure needed this. Okay, well. So now that we're done with Sector 3, well, I mean, done with our... now we've averted the crisis, let's head back up here and get into the navigation room. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ is very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the X in it, not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species, unlike the X. Unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instincts in conflict with newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard down yet. The X are still a threat. Samus, I see biosigns on the habitation deck. Survivors? The infected crewman you saw had survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. The signs emanate from there. Is your objective clear? I have just restored power to the main elevator. Well, I don't know how he did it. I don't know why he couldn't do it before, but use it to return and look for survivors. Well, very conveniently, shortly after visiting all the sectors and averting a crisis in the boiler room, the main elevator is back online. So, well, I guess let's just head back up. Back up the very long elevator. And now, remember from way back when we first went down here, there is a hole from where the SAX blasted in through. So there's actually a missile upgrade, but there's a bunch of speed booster blocks. So I believe if we just do this, then you just blast right through it. And there's nothing else. Okay, so let's I believe also, is there anything else? I think there's something down here. I'm not or no, that's in this one, right? No, never mind. Okay. Now, something interesting if we look. Now, if you remember back even further, when we, in like the first episode, there was this room over here that was the Sub-Zero containment. But it was too cold to go in at first. And now if you look over here, there's a cryogenic storage of... I won't say it right now, but if you're a Metroid fan too, then I would hope you know who that is. But if you don't know, that's alright. We'll find out. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if any non-Metroid fans knew that, because it's pretty popular. Well, if you can call it that. But, so let's head up into the habitation deck. And there's a save room up here, okay. Good. Good. Is that? It's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching Metroid Fusion. Goodbye, everybody.